It's Katie. Sorry for the bad lighting. It's apparently nighttime already, and this room doesn't get very good lighting at night. Also, I'm not in the car. I forgot my phone at home today, so I couldn't make a video in the car. But my husband's still not going to be home for another hour or so, so I thought I'd make the video anyway. Because I was really excited this week. I wanted to talk about some of my favorite girls in Harry Potter that I think get a bad rap for no reason. And I thought that I would start with Lavender Brown. Because the thing about Lavender Brown is, yes, she's obnoxious. Yes, she's kind of mean to Hermione for a good chunk of the books. And yes, she's kind of a mean girl. But when it all comes down to it, she's a really caring person, you know? She obviously is very attached to Parvati. You know, they're best friends, and it's a real kind of best friend bond that doesn't go down the pooper every time one of them gets mad at the other. You know, they seem to be really genuinely good friends. And she, for a short portion of time anyway, seems to really care about Ron and not just be following him because he's on the Quidditch team or anything like that, but she seems to genuinely care about him. And remember when her bunny rabbit dies, how sad she was? She's a caring person, you know, she loves people just like you and just like me. But also don't forget that she gave her life at the Battle of Hogwarts. Like, she died. She was willing to sacrifice her life to stop Voldemort. And, you know, even though maybe she was a little obnoxious and she called Ron Juan and she was kind of the overly attached girlfriend, she was a good person who was brave and strong and obviously smart enough to stay in Hogwarts even through the harder classes, and obviously smart enough to pass her OWLs and to continue with her classwork. I mean, she's not a bad person. And I think we've all had that experience with the two friends that are just a little bit too into PDA. My friends' names were Alex and Paul. Both, Alex was a girl. So, I don't know why I felt like I needed to clarify that, but just so you're not picturing the wrong thing. You know, Alex was a lot like Lavender. And when I read about Lavender, I think of Alex. You know, there's a lot of things similar about their personality. You know, Alex had a little bit of that mean girlness to her too. And they seem like they were probably into a lot. They would probably been into a lot of the same kinds of music. When I hear music I think Alex would like, it also makes me think of Lavender. And I think we've all had friends like that who were just that couple. And is it obnoxious? Yes, but they grow up and get over it. You know, Alex is a grown woman now. She just recently got married and she does not appear to be any kind of overly attached girlfriend. She works as a counselor with underprivileged children. You know, it's such a wonderful thing that she's doing. And if you judged her just based on how I knew her in high school, when she and Paul couldn't keep their hands off of each other, when, you know, we were like literally walking in the hall, if that's all you were judging her based on, yeah, you probably wouldn't like her. But it's not fair to judge her based just on that, because she's a more complex person. And I feel the same way about Lavender. You know, Lavender is a little obnoxious, especially in book 6, but there is so much more going on with her. And it drives me crazy when people are so mean about her, because I'm like, she reminds me so much of my friend, and she was such a great person. And I think that we don't talk about the fact that she died at the Battle of Hogwarts, and I think that that's a real shame. Lumos to Lavender Brown.